work is important. My work is important. Right now my schedule is important to me because I have to work. I have to complete my work. Very को हटा दो, कोई problem नहीं है. Very नहीं लगा रहे हो तो. Okay. It is a major common mistake, common error what we make in English. Very exciting, very happy, very sad. No, very sad. The synonym for very sad is distraught. Very upset, distraught. Okay, so just try to use such vocabulary excluding the term very. Okay. Now, nevertheless, you need to concentrate on your linkers also. Linkers as in how you अब हम बहुत बार and use करते हैं ना, बहुत बार हम and. All right, who is Oppo A9 2020? Could I please know your name?
Bhumika, ma'am.
Your name is Bhumika. Okay, Bhumika, thank you. Right. So now, majorly we use and is basically what? And is basically your another statement which you will connect with your previous one, right? For example, I am a student and a teacher. So despite of and, what could be the other linker we could use? Anyone? Despite of and, what could be the other linker we could use?
However.
Okay. However.
As well.
Moreover.
Moreover. Very nice.
As well as.
Okay. And?
Or.
No, or and are very different.
No.
As well as.
Like.
Done. Sorry?
Not only but also.
Also.
Not only but also.
No, if you are saying also, then it's fine. Absolutely. Also could be this thing. Could be the synonym. All right. Furthermore.
We can use else.
Furthermore, on top of, right, along with, write down these linkers. Despite of using and, these linkers would be a resource for you.
Could you please repeat the link?
Sorry?
Together.
I should repeat the linkers.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes.
Despite of and, kindly use these linkers which I'm just telling you. First is in addition. Furthermore. Second is furthermore. Third, including. Okay. Fourth, likewise. Okay. Then additionally. As well as or as well. Over and above. Also, you could also use. Now, on the grounds of because. This is on the grounds of because means that other ways of using because. Now write other ways of using because. We always say na because. So, as a result of, these are the major things, right? And then you have because, then you have very, next is than, that. So I'll tell you the synonyms you could use, not these but others. Now, ways to say because, as a result of, as long as, right? By cause of, for the reason that, owing to, I told you before, right? Owing to,
No, ma'am.
no? Owing to, I did, I guess.
Yeah, you said.
Yes, owing to, I said.
Ma'am.
Hmm. Hmm.
Account of. Account of.
Ma'am,
I
what
think.
was the third one? By cause of?
By cause of, yeah. That's by, then space, then CAUSE, then space, then OF, by cause of. Okay. Now, when we say, when normal subjective question comes to you, so we say, no, I think, I think you are. So despite of using these, I think, kindly start using I reckon, I consider that, or I consider that, I feel, as far as I am concerned. It seems to me it is my view to my mind
Ma'am,
yes
ma'am, please repeat again.
to my
It
mind
is my view.
to my mind all right, could you please tell me when do we use therefore?
Yeah, इसलिए. So.
Oh,
I am
yeah,
not
correct.
asking for meaning. I am asking when do we use therefore?
Therefore, I
Therefore,
want to
for
go.
result,
Ma'am,
Or
result.
to, excuse me, ma'am,
yes, Devansh.
to conclude something.
Yes. Therefore means that I had already talked about my opinion. I had already suggested you something. So therefore, I am concluding, I'm wrapping up with my conclusion. That is, therefore, I think whatever the reason is. Okay. Therefore is a linker. Therefore is a linker when we are concluding something of you or on our viewpoints. Therefore, I reckon whatever the topic that could be. I don't know, right? But therefore is a linker when we try to wrap up with my own prospect towards the topic, whatever the topic could be, towards that topic, that is where I will use therefore. Understood? So, because I have seen people using therefore like unnecessarily. No, it is only for the conclusion. It's only for the conclusion. Okay. Now, I would like to know how many of you use but all the time? But, that way.
I will use.
You use. Okay.
Ma'am, me.
I also use.
Okay, I also. All right. So stop saying but. Start saying on the other hand, nevertheless, on the contrary.
Ma'am, slowly.
No. I'm just saying. I will give you time to write all this. But I'm just saying that stop using but. Despite of using but, kindly use these types of synonyms because that shows that how formal you could go with the language. All right, so the synonyms are on the other hand, nevertheless, on the
Repeat,
Sorry,
ma'am,
ma'am.
please.
on
Please
the
repeat.
contrary, on the
On?
contrary, contrary. Although, however, none the, oh, I wrote it wrong. It's nonetheless. Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay, Akansha. Done? Who
Yes,
all
sir.
say, oh my God frequently? Who all say, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God? Who all uses this expression? No one?
No.
Good.
Ma'am, I have a doubt here.
Yes.
You said like despite of using but. We can say instead of using but. Anything is fine.
Instead of using but, I did not get the question. Instead of,
You said like despite of using but, you can use other words like on the other hand, nevertheless, like that. The
yeah.
same sentence I want to tell like instead of using but, you can use the other words.
Absolutely. Right. Yeah, it
Okay.
works.
Okay.
Okay. Who uses very bad very often? Very bad, very bad, very bad. Who uses this term altogether? Nobody.
Yeah, I will use that.
You use it.
I also.
All right. Despite of Vishali also. All right. So despite of using very bad, use hideous.
Sorry, ma'am.
Hideous. 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 All right. Use extremely bad. Okay. Use awful. Use awful. And this word is very common now. Appalling. Awesome. Okay. Now give the heading modals. Modals. Everybody give the heading modals. Everybody or anyone could tell me what exactly modal is.
Yes, ma'am. Can, could, will, should is known as also modal. May
Okay.
or to, must.
All right.
All these are modals.
Fine. On left hand side, okay, on left hand side of your registers, kindly write some modals like can on the left hand side of your register, okay? Can, may, can, must, shall. On the left portion of your register, kindly write these modals, what I just mentioned on the chat box. And on the right hand side of your register, kindly write these modals. Written? Now use the other color pen, okay? Now use the other color pen. If you're writing, if you have written modals with same pen like blue pen, now use black pen. Now use black pen or any colored pen if you have. All right. Now can, listen to this very carefully. हम can तब use करते हैं जब we are making a request or we are very capable of doing it. Like ability है हमारे में, we are truly capable of doing it. I can swim. Okay. So can के आगे लिखो ability and you have a. So these two things will always come with your can. Now, can I come with you? Can I come with you? I am literally requesting the other person, can I come with you? Okay. I can swim. So this gives the surety that I will not face any problem while swimming. I know I am a swimmer. I can swim. Okay. Can is clear to all of you. When do we use can? जब कोई चीज हमारे लिए बहुत, we are capable of doing it. Secondly, when we are making a request. Okay. Now, next is may. Next is may, right? Now, may is a modal which gives you the access to ask for the permission for your future possibility. Okay. For example, may I borrow your pen? So, वो एक permission है for your future possibility. अभी तो आपके पास उसका पेन नहीं है, right? आपने उससे पूछा, can I borrow your pen? So he says, yes, you may. हम बोलते थे ना during the school time, ma'am, may I go to the washroom?
May
Right?
I come in?
Yeah, may I come in? May I go to the washroom? So this expression gives you that you are asking for a permission for your future coming activity. All right. Always remember may. For example, he may come tomorrow. He may come tomorrow. शायद वो कल या वो जब भी, he may come. Understood? So may is a modal which actually gives you the possibility for the future permission. Understood? May and could. I mean may and can. Understood, everyone?
Yes,
Any
ma'am.
doubt, any question? Any doubt, any question? No?
No, ma'am.
Now must.
Ma'am,
Yes.
excuse me, ma'am. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's okay.
She can come tomorrow. Can we say?
He can come.
She
to-
can come.
Yes. That there you are being very, very, very certain that she can come tomorrow. I am free. She can come tomorrow.
Okay.
Now must. Must is the third modal which we have written on the left side of our registers, right? So must is it's an obligation. Okay, it's a mandate thing or a necessity to do the action. Okay, Dev, समझ आ रहा है? Now necessity, necessity, obligation or mandatory. These all are the synonyms. कि वो चीज करनी ही करनी है. Okay, you must study for your tomorrow's English examination. Right? I am putting that obligation on you कि आप पढ़ाई करोगे by hook or by crook. I do not know, but you have to study. You must study. Okay? Understood? Must कहाँ use करते हैं हम? Now,
Yes.
Coming on to shall. Shall is where you offer something or you are suggesting something. Shall I speak in between you two? So I am jumping into the conversation requesting first that shall I say something? Shall I give you a piece of advice? हम shall तब यूज करते हैं जब हमारे पास एक किसी के लिए ऑफर हो या कुछ किसी के लिए सजेशन हो. Shall I help you as I can see you stuck? Yeah, shall I call her because she is not attending classes? Right? So shall is again a modal where we are offering or suggesting our opinion, our help to the other person. Understood? Any doubt, any question?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt, any question?
Ma'am,
Yes, Meenakshi. Good evening.
ma'am, we use, good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, we use, should for suggestion.
Should.
And
I'll tell you that. I'll tell you अभी आएगा वो भी. I'll tell you. ठीक है? यहाँ तक shall तक समझ आया?
yes,
आया मीनाक्षी? Okay.
yes.
Now will. अब हम when do we use will? Because many of my children got confused. मैम will कब use करना है या would कब use करना है? Right? मैम can कब use करना है और could कब use करना है? So will मैं अभी बता रही हूँ. Can समझ आ गया. Now coming on to your will. Will when something for sure to happen, willingness, okay, or prediction. Prediction, something what you are certain of that has to happen, or promise. I will come to attend your birthday party tomorrow, comma, I promise. So this action is totally inclined towards
Don't wanna, please.
trust. This action is totally inclined towards the certainty of my presence tomorrow at your birthday party. By hook or by crook, by any odds and evens, I will be there showing my physical presence to you on your birthday party. And I will do it no matter what. Understood? So will, how do we use will? How do we use shall, must, may, can? Understood these? Oh, that's what cat science is. Oh, that's what cat science. Understood these 5 modals? Any question? Yes, Bhavna.
Yes.
Yes,
Ma'am, when we use shall, like I'm giving you an example, I will marry you, okay, and I shall marry you, okay. So
I will marry you because I am certain that I will marry you. I shall marry you. No, it is not that I am offering just, your parents want you to marry, so I'll just pitch in for your help. No, I will marry you if I love you. I will not marry you if I don't love you. I shall not is not a right expression using for marriage because marriage is a permanent promise to a person, right?
Okay.
So shall is only when you are offering your suggestion or when you are offering your help.
So, ma'am, in that case, we cannot say like I shall come to your house tomorrow. I shall come on your birthday tomorrow.
No.
No.
I can come to your birthday tomorrow, but I am not sure. If you are using but, so it also inclines some negativity to the positive sentence of yours.
Yes.
Right? But, however, we always say, I will attend the meeting tomorrow for sure. So that gives you the impression of for sure. Okay. Okay.
Ma'am, if I am using I shall attend the meeting tomorrow, that means I am not sure.
No, I'm not sure.
I shall attend the meeting. Okay. Okay.
I shall attend the meeting again. Meeting could not, if you are the CEO, then only you may able to use these. Otherwise, if you are the employee and you are saying to the employer of yours, then of course it's not a right English. It's completely not. You will not obtain anything at the end. You will just going to be fired. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Got it.
So, now the right hand side modals were are could or to, should, would, right?
Hmm.
Okay. So first is could. Now, could we use when you have future possibility,
Hmm.
when you have suggestion, or when you have past ability? For example, past ability means that वो चीज मैं कर सकती थी, but I didn't do it. I could have done that thing, but I didn't do it. Okay. For example, could I use your phone, please? So this is actually a future possibility that मैं आपका phone use कर सकती हूँ. Okay. Then, for example, I could swim. No, she could swim when she was young. वो swim कर सकती थी जब वो when she was young, but now she can't because she doesn't know how to swim. So could is basically when you are unsure or when you bringing the prospect of your future possibility. Okay. I could think of learning driving, or I could think to learn how to drive. Okay. I am just thinking मैं कर सकती हूँ या मैं नहीं कर सकती हूँ. Right? So it's totally my future possibility whether I could get into this or not. Understood? How do we use could? When you are not sure, when it's complete uncertain possibility you get in, and it's a suggestion, could I say something? Okay, then it's a past ability कि वो चीज मैं पास्ट में कर सकती थी बट मैंने नहीं करी and now I'm not able to do it. Bhavna, you have a doubt?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, like I speak like, could you please repeat that sentence, ma'am? Is it
It's a
good?
future possibility ना.
Okay, okay,
It's definitely a future. अब मेरा मन नहीं किया, मैं नहीं कर रही repeat.
okay.
So it's a future possibility that I am saying you asked me and you asking me in the gesture of respect that could you, because one of my student, now he flew, so one of my student asked, मैम हम could भी लगा रहे हैं जो already respect है, हम please भी लगाते हैं जो already again respect है. Could you please pass me a glass of water? हम बोलते हैं ना, could you please open the door? Could you please pass me the salt on the dining table? Right? अब could भी लगा रहे हैं और please भी लगा रहे हैं all together, मतलब इतनी ज्यादा किसको respect चाहिए होती है, right? So the expression could you please is automatically a very versatile expression in English. Could you pass me the book? Please अपने आप वो automatically लगता है. Because when we talk to a stranger, when we talk to our colleagues, when we talk to anybody who is young, elder to us, or even to young or even to younger, हम इतनी ज़्यादा why do we say it? Because it's automatically in us. हम please हर जगह we try to say. So could you please is automatically an inbuilt expression in the language of English.
Ma'am, in place. Okay, ma'am. Okay,
No.
ma'am. In place of could, like, could you please repeat that sentence? Can't say like, can you please repeat that sentence?
Can is okay, fine. It's a request, all right. But you are not sure whether the person will repeat or not. Are you sure? हम can तो तब use करते हैं ना जब हम sure होते हैं. But
Okay, okay.
आपको नहीं पता कि दूसरा इंसान whether he or she is willing to repeat the sentence or not.
Correct, correct, ma'am.
So we have to give that, token of love or respect to the other person. Could you please repeat the sentence for me? Right?
Okay.
All right. Understood? Now, coming on to might. Might is present or future possibility. Understood? Might is present or future possibility. We might win the trophy tomorrow, or we might win the trophy before the results come out, because I am kind of a person like whatever होता है बहुत लोगों में, like we might. Okay, up here we might win the trophy, but I doubt. If my saying is, if for example, we might win the trophy, but I doubt. So we might is totally going to be an unsure possibility to win it. So might we use, we are not sure, completely unsure about the situation. All right. For example, we might plan a trip, but I'm not certain about it. Okay. However, I'm not certain about it, or whatever linker you could use. But might is again an expression. It's totally an expression to you which speaks that I am not sure whether the situation in future will happen or in present will happen or not. All right. How do we use might? Next is ought to.
Ma'am,
Yes, Akansha.
ma'am, we are using could for unsure.
Unsure, like when we are not sure about the situation. For example, if
Yeah.
you and your family plans to go on vacation, right? So we might, ma'am, I might take an off tomorrow. I might not attend your class tomorrow because we are planning to go out. So यहाँ पे आप sure नहीं हो कि आप कल जाओगे या नहीं जाओगे. You just kind of just kind of dicey that you might go. तो मैं आपको पहले in advance I'm informing you that I might take an off tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am. शायद or शायद.
Yes,
शायद.
might. Yeah. अगर मैं हिंदी में बात करूँ तो वो शायद ही हो. ठीक है?
And for ma'am, maybe.
Maybe.
When we use may, ma'am.
Maybe means perhaps जो होता है ना. I late night tonight perhaps. मेरे को उस चीज के लिए मैं पढ़ भी सकती हूँ, मैं नहीं भी पढ़ सकती हूँ. ठीक है? I can study tonight. Maybe I can study tonight. बट यहाँ पे मैं श्योर हूँ कि मेरे को पढ़ना है, बट मुझे कब पढ़ना है मैं उस ड्यूरेशन के लिए श्योर नहीं हूँ. मे बी टुनाइट, मे बी टुमारो. ओके, बट माइट इज यूज फॉर द पॉसिबिलिटी कि फॉर एग्जाम्पल वी माइट टेक, अब मैं कल लूं या परसों लूं उसका मुझे श्योर नहीं है, राइट, कि मुझे वेकेशन पे जाना है या नहीं. बट मे में मैं श्योर हूं कि मुझे पढ़ना है. अब मुझे कब पढ़ना है वो ड्यूरेशन के लिए मैं श्योरिटी नहीं दे रही हूँ. अंडरस्टूड?
Yes, ma'am.
ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट इज शुड.
Ought to,
No,
madam.
no, ma'am.
Ought to.
Ought to done?
Ought to.
No, ma'am. Not done.
No, ma'am. Not done.
Ought to not done. Okay. Ought to is again basically for what's right or correct. For example, it is same, it is used for your, just like your might. Ought to. Just like might. I ought to win the match. Nevertheless, I don't think so we will or we can. Okay. ought to is again ought to is again a modal which could replace might. Okay, but with the correct, what's right and correct, like what, for example, I ought to correct this mathematic calculation. I am not sure, वो गलत भी हो सकता है या वो सही भी हो सकता है, when you think the situation is right or wrong. Okay, or when you think the situation is correct or incorrect, then you use ought to.
Ma'am, we sometimes use you ought to obey your parents. So it is right to use ought to in this sentence?
Yeah, you can, because you doing something right? Because you are letting know the other person that you should respect your elders. You
Okay,
ought
ma'am.
to.
Okay, ma'am.
यहाँ पे the correct modal is you must do it. Okay. All right. Second last is should. कब use करते हैं? When you have uncertain prediction first, uncertain prediction, or you have a advice. For example, Bhavna is coming to me and she's like, "Ma'am, I think I am not able to write the daily diary entry." Okay, but I'm saying, Bhavna, you should try once. Okay, so here I am advising her कि इतनी जल्दी करो, at least try. Okay, then again she comes to me, yes ma'am, I did it. So here I gave her an advice that you should try it once. Okay, now again another question. I am out and I'm out with my friends. My father is anxious that I didn't come home, so he's like, I should call her. Where is she? Right? So I should call her and check on her that where is she. So should is basically giving my father an uncertain possibility that where I could be. Okay, that is why he is checking on me, and he should, as if my mother and father having a conversation. So my father is saying to my mother that I should call her and check on her that where is she. All right, so that is how we use this modal should when you are completely uncertain about your prediction, or you are holding the advice. Okay, now coming on to would. Now
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Priyanka.
Ma'am, for compulsory thing, can we use should?
No.
Like, oh, no. Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, मैंने आपको
Got
बोला
it.
must, obligations, mandate, इन सारी चीजों के लिए हमें must यूज करना है. Should
Yes,
आप
ma'am.
एक advice कर रहे हो. Should मतलब आप you're just giving an advice that you should do it. Yeah. अब I don't know whether you will or not, but you should do it. That's my advice to you. जैसे for example, I just gave the example of Bhavna. That
Okay, ma'am.
I'm not able to write the daily diary, so I'm just saying you should try it once.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes, Meenakshi.
Ma'am, we can use
Yes, ma'am.
have to in despite of should. नहीं,
Sorry, we use
we use have to.
have.
करना है.
Have to again with must. You have to do it.
You should have to do work, है ना? This is correct, ma'am, ना?
You should do your work. You should do your work.
Yeah. हाँ.
You should do. Have to is again it's a synonym of must only. Have to करना ही करना है. कोई alternate नहीं है. तो have to is again a modal. We do not include have. We do not use have to as a modal because we already have must in place of it. But अगर आप must नहीं लगा रहे हो, अगर आप have to बोल रहे हो, it's going to be again how do we use must in place of कि there is no other option I'm giving you. There is no other choice also. आपको करना ही है, यही पड़ेगा. You have to do this only. There is no other alternative. Understood? Now would is the last modal.
Ma'am,
Would is used when we are okay, or when we inviting or making some arrangements. Okay, would you pass the pizza that I'm requesting that please मुझे pizza दे, भूख लग रही है, right? So we use would. Now, would you prefer tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Right? So would you prefer? अब बहुत होते हैं मैम, will क्यों नहीं आएगा? Will you prefer? अरे उस इंसान को दोनों ही नहीं चाहिए होगी तो क्या करोगे? आप उस पे will is actually your obligation to the other person. You will do it. You will drink it. नहीं, अब उस बंदे को कोक चाहिए despite of tea or coffee, then what will happen? खुद की बेइज्जती. So that is why it's better to use would in place of will. Would is automatically it is automatically a modal for your inviting someone to some. Would you please pass the pizza? अब हमें तो पता नहीं है, so don't get confused with good. ठीक है, दोनों ही बहुत sweet modals हैं, would and could, but could is always used when you have a suggestion and a future possibility, wherein would के साथ कोई future possibility नहीं आती है क्योंकि वो already future tense है. Okay,
Ma'am.
understood. Yes, Bhavna.
Ma'am. Ma'am, can I say like, would you please repeat that question, or would you please repeat that sentence? Would
you please repeat that sentence? Gives me the impression of future.
Okay.
Yeah. Could मतलब अभी हो सकता. Suggestion possibility अभी हो रही है. But would is like no. Please repeat that thing for me. No. Okay. Now we have done how many modals in total? 10, right? 10. I want everyone to make at least 2 sentences using these modals in your, for example, with can, with 10 modals, make 2 sentences.
Ma'am.
Yes, Akansha.
Ma'am, we use should have to, would have to.
You would have to do.
You,
yeah.
Yes.
तो करना पड़ेगा ना.
So
करना पड़ेगा. कोई that's what I just said. You would have to complete your work by tomorrow. Okay. I could have completed my work before also, but I didn't do it. I didn't complete it. So could gives you the possibility for your past, and would gives you the possibility for your future.
Okay, ma'am.
When it's like have to का tomorrow आगे sentence में आप लगा रहे हो तो. All right, I'm waiting. Make 2 sentences from every modal and then we'll discuss.
You can go.
Then we will be doing some confusing verbs, all right, where students get a lot baffled with some verbs. All right, I'll give you the list also and examples. And nobody mailed me about the describe your favorite city.
Ma'am, I have mailed you in the afternoon, but I don't know how did you not get my mail.
I didn't receive your mail.
Okay, I will again send to you.
Ma'am, I
Please.
also send you.
Tanya, no?
Ma'am,
Kataria Tanya se
ma'am, we should mail you or
sorry.
You joined right now, right?
I saw actually I don't know about the ID.
Oh,
So I just saw your on live class.
okay. Mm-hmm. What
ma'am,
mail,
ma'am,
mail?
we should mail you or we should speak. I thought we should speak on that topic.
No. I will tell you when you have to speak.
I already
Okay.
made both the
I'm checking yours right now only. Tanya Kataria, right?
yes.
All right. I will be texting some things to Bhavna. Okay, Bhavna.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Done? Every Monday, the ID of Zoom we change, all right, and we even upload on Facebook. We even upload on. We even tell students on your WhatsApp group as well. So every week on Monday, we change the ID, and it is only valid from Monday to Thursday, 7:30 to 9 o'clock. Okay. If done, let me just bring on to another topic. Write the title on your page. Confusing verbs. Confusing verbs. All right. Now you have to do this way, okay? First is make. Give this arrow which you have. Do. First is make and versus do. When do we use make? When do we use? हम use कब करते हैं make?
बनाने में,
बनाने
किसी
में.
चीज के,
Right. And do?
करने में.
When we cook at that time, making cook,
Time we do.
making food.
Do मतलब करना basically.
Basically. Okay. So an activity you indulge in. So you're doing something. Okay. And when we are making something, so what kind of an activity we are indulging that time?
Making, creating, composing.
Making, creating.
Creating.
No.
Going under a procedure.
If I say my mother likes to cook food, okay, or despite of like, if I replace make, so is it fine? My mother likes to make food.
Ma'am.
Is it fine? My mother likes to make food.
No.
No. Okay.
We can use cook.
Of course.
I think we can.
Yeah. So we can replace who all are with we can replace.
We can.
Okay. Okay. All right. Rest. All my participants are not agreeing. We can or we can
Yes,
not?
we can. We can replace, but make also use. I think.
All right.
I think
This is what the confusion is. My mother likes to make food is absolutely correct. All right. Why? Because of when you are putting yourself in some physical action. Okay. When you make a physical sound, okay, we definitely can use make. My mother, my friends are making, we say no, my friends are making meal for me, or we say no, my friend is preparing meal for me, right? So making, preparing, it could be same. It all depends on the nature of the sentence. How do you use it? All right. Do is basically when you are indulged in something or anything. Okay, हम do का use because that indicates a generic action. Do you understand what is generic action? Generic action, anyone? No?
Generic action like we if we want to confirm anything else regarding routine life of someone, then we can use it to.
Sorry. I just need to know the meaning of generic action in simple words. Don't use any technicality. No? All right. Generic action means when you are indulging yourself in a very common routine of life in a day. All right. I need to do housework. I need to do homework. I need to do brooming. Okay. So when you being very much, when you are getting into the activity of your generic actions, then that indicates that you being swamped in one or the other activity, which could be anything or which could be something. So that there only we use do. So understood the difference between make and do. These two are very confusing verbs. All right. Second is refuse and deny. Second is refuse and deny. When do we use refuse? When do we use refuse? Any
When we are not accept anything.
When we do not accept anything.
Do not accept anything. That time we can use refuse.
When we are potentially decline some offer. Okay. When we potentially declining some offer, we are not in the favor to accept it, or we give away unwillingly. All right. I refuse to argue with you. I am potentially giving up on this fight that I refuse to argue. Understood? So refuse when we are potentially giving up on something which might lead us to some bad situation. Okay. Deny. When do we use deny? Abhishek, Devansh, Bhavna, Aman, Apurva, where are you people? Why no response? Why no prompt? Bhumika, Dev, Tanya, Akansha, where are you all? When do we use
Ma'am, if we postpone anything, we are not like to do that time. We are not agree. Postpone, I think. Yes.
When we are not agree to someone else talk, yeah, someone else views. Someone say na, I deny your words.
Okay. It's just a flow of it's not correct. Okay.
Ma'am, at the time of meeting.
What? At that time of meeting, what?
At the time of meeting, if anybody not accepts, so that time also message come, host are denying you.
No, I refuse the proposal of coming to the meeting. Why deny?
Ma'am, in Google Meet, that messages come. This type of messages is come.
Google se hi padh lo.
No, ma'am. I'm trying to give an example, ma'am. So that time
Ma'am, we use deny for accept and admit something.
Okay. All right.
Ma'am, can I say like I asked help from him, but he denied?
I asked for help,
Yeah.
He refused. Diffused, keh rahi hu. He refused.
Okay, refused. Okay.
All right. So deny is declaring untruth. First case. We deny when we are into disagreement, to withhold or disown something. All right. For example, most deny that the sky is orange. When you are declaring the untruth, we deny. Okay. When you are disagreeing to, to disown something, like I deny you that you are my sister. No. Okay. Don't do that though. Accept. So, deny is when you are, you are declaring जो सच नहीं है. So you deny. In that case, you deny. But आपको clearly मना करना है, then you definitely refusing it because you are in total senses to say massive no to someone. Understood? Understood? Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes, Priyanka.
ma'am, if we intentionally deny or refuse to anybody, so that time, which word should we use?
Yeah, so definitely, refuse because you intentionally doing it. आपकी तो ये willing पे आ रही है ना?
Refuse.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I
So
refuse.
refuse word.
I refuse to take you in my class tomorrow. Which but yeah. Understood? Now.
Yes, ma'am. Got it.
Say the other verb. Say and tell. Meaning. Say and tell. When do we use say and when do we use tell? What is this?
Indirect sentence.
I'm sorry I muted all of you just because the vibration was coming and that was my distracting point. Yes.
Say means, ma'am, speak, to speak something to someone.
Okay.
And tell means to describe something. I mean.
Okay.
Ma'am, indirect speech say is used and indirect tell is used. Say to is equal to tell. He say to me and I tell.
Dave, it's not mathematics. I just need to say when do we use say, when do we use tell. Dave, ये आपकी साइड से नॉइज आ रही है?
No, ma'am.
नहीं, विवेक. All right. So say we use, all right. Listen and just monitor this in your on your brains, all right. Say is a verb. Usually we do not have an object with it. Say ke saath, say when we use say na, usually we use without any object. Well, she knew what to say to her sister. There is no subject in the sentence. Sister is not a subject, it's a predicate. क्योंकि उसको अपनी बहन को मैंने वो मेंशन नहीं किया, राइट? मैंने सब्जेक्ट इसमें मेंशन नहीं किया है. So a verb usually used without an object, we always use say. Yes, please say. Notice करना whenever now next time you speak in English और जब आपका say as an expression you use it in your English language, you kindly note, be cautious, kindly note when do we use say. And tell is an expression what exactly and we exactly use to instruct or inform. Tell your brother and attend my class at 7:30 if he is willing to do. All right, or willing to attend. Tell your brother. अब आपने भाई को to attend the class tomorrow at 7:30. So यहाँ पे हो गया attend the class, predicate tomorrow at 7:30. Understood? यहाँ पे I am instructing completely that tell your brother that tomorrow at 7:30 do come and attend. So this is a massive difference between say and tell. Okay.
And ma'am, what is the difference between tell and ask?
All right. Ask to you posing a question, na? Ask to you definitely posing a question. So that's something very different. Ask him whether he will come tomorrow or not. Okay. That's totally a different. That's totally the different part of the work. It's not included in this. Now next is very quickly. I have 3 more. Okay. Stay and remain. Stay and remain. Very thin difference between these two. What is it? Please tell me. Very thin difference. Stay and remain.
Ma'am, stay for human. We can use stay here. Yes, ma'am. Stay. We can use stay for a human, and for an object. Object we can use remain.
Auxiliary verb.
This thing. You stay here, and this thing is remain थोड़ी है, remain बची है. No.
Anyone else?
I can tell you only sentence. I cannot explain, ma'am.
It's okay. I'll explain. Bolo sentence. Bolo. It's okay.
Stay home, stay safe.
It's
in
a
COVID.
slogan.
Okay,
It's a
okay.
slogan.
Okay. And this shop will remain closed on Monday.
This shop will remain closed on Monday.
Closed.
Okay. Now, stay is an informal verb. Don't stay late tonight. Don't stay out late. Don't stay at his place. So stay is basically an informal verb, all right, wherein remain is used for more formal sense. All right. For example, I don't think Virat Kohli will remain in our team. Or I don't think Virat Kohli should remain in our team. So here, it is more like a formal verb. For example, though the team lost, remain loyal. Up there is this very thin difference ki stay is informal verb and remain is formal verb.
Formal.
That's it. There is no such massive difference. It's just the only difference between formal and informal. That's all. Understood? Next is very stupid, but yes, confusing. Sit and seat. Sit and seat. What is the difference between these two?
Sit on to the seat.
No. Sit. Anyone?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Sit is a verb,
Okay.
and sit means noun.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Absolutely correct. But seat is also a verb. Okay. Sit is sit is definitely a verb. I am sitting on my chair. तो मैं क्या कर रही हूँ? मेरा action अभी क्या है कि मैं बैठी हुई हूँ, right? Seat is a noun and a verb also. Please find a seat. मैं क्या ढूंढ रही हूँ अपने लिए? Seat. So it's a verb and it's a noun also.
Ma'am, find is also a verb.
Sorry.
Find is also a verb ना.
But आप find क्या कर रहे हो?
तो जो क्या कर रहे हो, that is seat is not object.
Seat? No, I'm not saying it's an object. I'm saying
Please
it's a
find
noun.
a seat for you.
Find a seat. No. ये for yes. Thank you, Priyanka. ये for me, for his, for her. We do not put in the sentences, guys. All right. Please find a seat. आप उसको पता है ना, for yourself, for you. We do not add such pronouns there. It might sound correct to you in English, but it is absolutely wrong grammatically.
In front of verbs, can we use articles?
What?
In front of verbs, can we use articles?
Definitely not. Definitely not. Remember that right now, please find a seat is a verb and a noun. Okay. Now, seat is here defined in the place of noun and find verb. Verb. But seat itself, I am looking at the sitting plan. Right? I am looking at the sitting plan. Sitting plan means sabki. A sitting plan is not sitting. No. Plan is looking at the chairs for the students who will come and appear for the test. That is what sitting plan is. Understood? So this is a difference and you should know this. Second is shall and will. Last. Shall and will. When do we use shall and when do we use will?
Ma'am, when we use
Then we use he, she, it, they, we use shall.
Friends, let us speak.
Shall is always used when you are using it with the first I only. I shall do this, we shall do this. Only with I and we shall is used. Will is used with you, he, she, it, they. Will is used with second and third person pronouns. Remember always. For example, we shall take a walk after our dinner. Okay. Will example, he will go home when the movie is over. So shall is an expression which is only and only applicable with the form of first, whether first form of plural, singular, first form of pronouns, singular and plural. I is a singular form, okay, and we is the plural form, wherein will is used for other forms of the pronouns, that is you, he, she, it, they, all right, your, only, yeah, you, he, she, it, they, all right. Understood? Any doubt, any question? No? So, I really want what I want.
Ma'am?
Yes, Akansha.
Ma'am, sometimes we use I will to do this work. We are not use.
I will do this work.
Yes, ma'am. So it's correct now.
I will do this work. I am putting the surety कि मैं करूँगी. Okay. But I shall do this is also good. But I am saying कि हम shall और will particularly grammatically कैसे लगाते हैं. Okay. I will do. I will definitely do, ma'am. That's certain action that, ma'am, I will complete by anyhow. And I shall do it because now there is an uncertain possibility कि शायद I might finish it or I don't know. I shall do it. All right. So with these modals and confusing verbs, kindly start practicing in your day-to-day conversations, in your daily diary entries, in your describe your favorite city and other questions. And kindly, please, again, I am sharing my email ID with you at the initial stage of the class. I did. Now, again, I'm doing before wrapping up. Do mail me your work. All right, so that I can check and give you the feedback. I hope, Abhishek, who all are sending me daily diary entries, they're getting the feedback right. You're receiving. Who all received my feedback over mails?
I did, ma'am.
You, Abhishek?
I did, ma'am.
All right, Shubhangi and who else? Dev. All right, Dev is not there anyway. All right, so do send me your daily diary entries and the work description, and tomorrow I will going to take a speaking test, everyone. Tomorrow is a speaking test, so prepare. The topic could be anything, on anything, whether you have experienced it or not. There is no change, there is no alternate way. You have to speak on that particular topic which I will give to you to speak on. And you have to speak constantly for 1.5 minutes only. Not, you are not exceeding the time limit. You are not limitizing the time limit. You accurately have to speak for 1.5 minutes. 1 minute and 5 seconds. All right. You preparation time, and the preparation time will only for 15 seconds. That's all. So tomorrow is a day of speaking. You must go through all the vocabularies, right, which I provided you all. Okay. And any doubts, any questions, sharp at 7:35 I will start the test. Okay, sharp at 7:35 I will start the test, and then let's see who all takes it, and I will be marking you on the same, and the feedback would be provided to you over mail. Okay.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, what I have to write in my daily diary today, I have written my city, I have described my daily routine.
Yes,
So what
daily
else?
diary entry means daily routine, but you cannot always write, I woke up at 7, I did this, I prepared the meal, this. No. Try, I woke up at 7 o'clock, then I went off for jogging. Make your cooked up stories in your daily diary, because when I also might get tedious with reading the same thing all over again and again for a few days. Right? So change with new lexical resource and present your daily diary entry.
What is lexical?
Very good. Very good. Lexical resource means vocabulary.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the modern term we have given to the vocabulary word, that is lexical resource. Okay. All right. So I'll see you tomorrow. Right? And at 7:30, and by 7:35 I'll start the test.
Ma'am, may I ask one more question?
Yes, please. Bhavna, you stuck.
Ma'am,
I am not able to hear you, Bhavna.
Am I audible now?
Yes, yes. Tell me.
Ma'am, in the morning I was writing my daily diary and I got stuck in some point like, ma'am, just I want to say, मैं अपने बच्चों को नहलाती हूँ. What should I write for this term?
I usually take my children for their bath.
I usually
take my children for their bath. Bathing or something is not the right term. Bathing is the right term. Bathing.
Take my children for bathe. For bathe.
Take my children to bathe. आप नहलाते हो ना उनको?
Okay, okay. Ma'am, can I say like I make my children bathe? Make.
No.
No? Okay. Or I give them bath.
Bath होता है. Bathe होता है.
I give them bathe.
Bathe is the right pronunciation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ma'am, one more thing, ma'am.
Sure.
मैम जैसे मुझे बोलना है कि अपने हस्बैंड को बोलना है प्लीज बेबी को डाइपर पहना दीजिए. What should I say for this?
Kindly pitch in yourself. Kindly pitch in yourself to make the baby fresh.
Kindly, sorry, ma'am.
I'll just write. Kindly pitch in yourself to make the baby fresh. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
All right. So I'll see you tomorrow. All the best for your test. And good night. Have a great sleep.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good night, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Good
you so
night,
much.
ma'am. Bye, ma'am.